50 years ago today, the mission was complete. Apollo 11 made it to the moon, humans took their first walk on the lunar surface, and the spacecraft and astronauts all made it home safely. Exactly 8 days, 3 hours and 18 minutes after taking off from Kennedy Space Center, the Eagle landed back on Earth.
Apollo 11 Houston, standing by for your disk reading, over.
America celebrated the launch of Apollo 11 on July 16, 1969, the actual moon landing on the 20th, and the return of the crew on July 24th, 50 years ago today.
With the return of the crew and the return of those lunar samples, opened up a whole new era of science, of planetary science, of Earth science, of solar system science. And so we really have these 3 milestones to mark. And I think the culmination is the return of the crew on July 24th and the beginning of this new scientific revolution.
And 2 flotation banks deployed and it's stable 1 now. Is that correct? Over.
If you grew up during the space shuttle years, it's hard to imagine the anticipation of Apollo 11's splashdown in the Pacific.
For those of us who grew up in the shuttle era where you had the space shuttle landing like an airplane, that we were sending astronauts back into the Pacific Ocean on 3 parachutes to a gentle splashdown, not too far from Hawaii, there was great uncertainty as well. Will the parachutes open?
Astronaut number 2 coming out there.
While many reflect on the 8-day mission, others are anxiously awaiting what the future holds for the next space mission.
Some of what I'm doing now is focusing on what kinds of instruments astronauts could use in lunar exploration and how that would impact what the spacewalks and the traverses across the lunar surface would look like. So we'll still be collecting rocks to bring back to Earth, just like they did in Apollo, but we'll have some fancier toys to allow them to do it.
When we go back into space with the Orion capsule, we'll be splashing down in oceans again, and so it will look very much like the Apollo program in some regards, but we'll be benefiting from those incredible accomplishments of 50 years ago and building upon that going forward.
And if you have memories of the Apollo 11 mission that you'd like to share, NASA would like to hear from you. The agency is inviting people across the world to contribute to an oral history project to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the first moonwalk. If you'd like to participate, you can email your audio file to apollostories@mail.nasa.gov.